Hey everybody, it's January 2nd, and I'm here to continue reviewing Batman, the 1960 show. Today's two-parter episode was A Fine Feathered Finks and The Penguin's Jinx. So this episode starts off, Penguin just served the last of his sentence for the most recent one, and the there was I guess a practical joke or something at the bank, or not a bank, a local like store opened up, and his goons were giving out free umbrellas. So you're thinking, oh, okay, this is where stuff's gonna hit the fan. And so the store opens, and all these people with their new umbrellas show up, and then all the umbrellas just open on their own, and it's just fireworks and confetti all over the place, and that's it. And they call the cops, and they're like, oh, well, it's obviously Penguin. Uh, does anybody want to take this Batman again? I feel like that's going to be a recurring thing where a villain's going to do something and they're like, who's going to take care of this? Probably Batman, right? Because nobody wants to do anything for the cops, which I kind of find funny. Um, so they call Batman, and Batman's like, well, I kind of want to get like a frame of mind where Penguin's coming at because maybe he's actually reformed. And so I guess the warden of the facility where Penguin was at, he does this weird thing where the last week, the the people that are about to be released, he puts them in a special room with a hidden camera, um, which, I mean, a whole week in isolation. I mean, you're bound to do stuff. So the warden might be on a list because he's definitely seen some stuff. But anyway, during that time, during Penguin's last week, him and his henchmen like, hey, what are we gonna do? We haven't really thought of any plans. And Penguin, he's talking to his henchmen, and the man's like, man, if Batman was a crook like us, that'd be a lot easier. And Penguin's like, oh my god, that's the plan. And the guy's like, what do you mean that's the plan? He's like, yeah, trust me. That's the plan. So he then sets up another stunt at a bank where giving out all these umbrellas, and Batman and Robin show up, and they take the umbrellas, and it turns out the same thing. It's just nothing but confetti and fireworks and all that stuff. So they do some research and find out like, oh hey, there's this umbrella factory that just opened up under the name Cagey Bird. That's probably Penguin. So they go there, and Batman's like, hey, you're under arrest. And Penguin's like, what do you mean? What did I do? He's like, well, you you like set up deadly umbrellas and stuff. He's like, I just give them away. I don't know what goes on after. That's none of my business. And I'm like, ah, damn it, you got me there. So Robin and Bruce, they leave. Um, so they're getting together. They're like, I have no idea what the hell he's doing. He's goofing right now. I don't know what we're gonna do. So they decided to put a bug in his factory to listen in. And he's like, oh well, he's expecting Batman, but not Bruce Wayne, which I always love when Bruce Wayne is incorporated into the mysteries of things. Uh, I I hate to say you see too much Batman and a lot of stuff, but it's nice to see Bruce Wayne do stuff if that makes any sense. So Bruce gets there to get his like umbrella repaired, and he's about to plant this bug, and the Penguin security goes off. It's like, oh my god, bug alarm, bug alarm! So big ass net falls on him, and oh wait, no, that's right. I missed something. As Robin and Batman were leaving Penguin's factory the first time, a big ass fucking umbrella just follows them into the street and just drops out of the sky. I mean, this thing. Props to the prop department because this thing, it's massive. Like the stick of the umbrella was like 20 feet long, and then obviously the umbrella, like the canvas of the umbrella, like imagine the Jolly Green Giant having an umbrella. Like it's freaking huge and it's real. Um, so it crashes in the middle of the street, and there's like an umbrella hanging on it, and they do some investigating. They're like, this is just a regular fucking umbrella. I have no idea what's going on. And that's what led to Batman as Bruce Wayne going to the Penguin lair. And then it ends up getting him captured. And the Penguin's like, well, I mean, I don't know who the hell this guy is. It's Bruce Wayne, so I don't know how he doesn't know who Bruce Wayne is. But he's like, well, he's probably some kind of like umbrella competition guy. So let's kill him. So they just put him on a fucking furnace conveyor belt to die. And you think it's gonna be like classic villain leaving the guy to die so the guy can escape, but he exits the room to watch him on the TV. So I don't know if like it was just too hot in there and the penguin didn't want to be inconvenienced with the heat of it all. But yeah, him and his henchmen are just watching him die, and then Bruce he pulls out like this lighter that's filled with some kind of gas, and he throws it into the furnace to escape. And they're like, "Hey, we should go after him." And the penguin's just like, "Eh." And they're like, "What? What do you mean, eh?" They're like, "Well, he was obviously some kind of espionage guy. You know, he's committing a crime. What's he gonna do? Tell on us for committing a crime? He committed a crime too." And it's just like, dude, I think spying isn't as bad as like attempted freaking murder. So that ends there. During that time, or afterwards, when Batman gets back, you find out that there is a microphone in the umbrella that Penguin sent with him as the clue. And thank Christ he wasn't listening at the right times, because if he had been, he would 100% have found out that Bruce Wayne is Batman. But he listened at the wrong time. Um, the point of this is Penguin is trying to spy on Batman to figure out his crime to do, which is so ridiculous. I love it. So he's listening, and a really funny bit happens where they're like, "Oh well, look at all these colors on the umbrella. This must mean he's gonna steal like this crown of emeralds and whatnot." And they go over the plans and like, "Ah, no, this is they can't do that. This is pretty much like robber proof." And the penguin's like, "Well, damn, I guess that's out the window." And then they're like, "Oh well, there's this actress named Robin, and there's a guy that's an Eagle director, and they're staying at the Pelican. What if he kidnaps the girl for hostage?" And the penguin's like, "Yeah, let's do that. Let's take this girl hostage." So Batman, him and Robin, they go to the girl, and they're like, "Hey, you're about to be kidnapped, so heads up. We're gonna try our best to stop him." And Penguin gets there, and he sets up this like penguin magnet before he enters the room. So he like sneaks on in, and Batman and Robin were like, "Haha, we gotcha." And Penguin's like, no." And he turns on the magnet, and their utility belts just like latch him to the wall. And Penguin's like, "All right, bye." So they escape with the girl, and then Batman and Robin they take the umbrella back to the commissioner's place, and we're like, "Well, yeah, that didn't go as planned, but I think when we set up the ransom money, we're gonna ambush him." So the ambush is set up at like Wayne Manor, and they say during that talk, this is when Penguin's listening, by the way, that okay, we're gonna hide in these two little clinks suits of armor outside the door, and then we'll jump them. And Penguin's like, all right, I see what you're doing. So Penguin goes to the manor. He drops the girl off and takes the money. And before he enters, though, he sees the statues of armor, or the suits of armor. And he sprays them with the sleeping gas. And he like lifts it up, and he sees like a fake Robin and a fake Batman. Doesn't even try to take off the mask either. He's just like, yeah, they're out cold. Which, if they did pass out, I don't see how they wouldn't have just fell to the floor. Um, but you find out they are obviously decoys. So Batman he follows them back to the factory. Him and Robin are like, hey, those guys that you made pass out, those were just decoy dummies. And it's just like, well, of course, because a normal man would have fallen over if he was asleep in a suit of armor. But Obviously, the pow crunch, bang bang pow action ensues, and then Penguin and his cronies are caught, and the day is saved. Uh, this show it's just gonna be kooky through and through. Um, so it's just more of the same. If I was gonna do a rating for it, I would also probably from like a 1 to a 7, probably give it a probably a 5. It's above. I feel like a lot of these episodes are gonna be like above average, just because I love the kookiness. It's nothing like groundbreaking or anything, but it's just fun, and that's what I'm all about. But yeah, good 2 episodes overall. Nothing else much to say, and yeah, that's it. Bye.